Hello, Rowan Mithril here once again, and we're down to the last 20 discs. That means some of the really mean ones are coming closer. And especially one in this particular video itself. So I think I'm gonna need about all the time I can get, so let's cut the intro short here and get right into it. Let's start things off with disc number 81 in the Burner Man stage. We just have to get past the annoying swarm birds and down to the fire telly room. But instead of going right to where the fire tellies are, let's go left. These black ice blocks cannot be destroyed by the wave burner. Instead you have to use the spread drill. And there's the disc in plain sight. So we start things off this time with Hyperstorm H. He's a board-type robot in the Genesis unit, and he's in charge of muscular labor. He's a bit of a yes-man, but easily conned, apparently. Now his liking of being flattered, as well as his dislike of Porky, by which I guess they mean he dislikes his own appearance, I don't think he has anything against the Looney Tunes pig. This probably links to his origins, as Cho Hakai from Journey to the West was not portrayed as terribly attractive. Time for disc 82, here in Dynamo Man stage. Let's just get rid of this battery and we can get down to business. There's the disc in plain sight, but the fuse is facing the wrong way. As such, we have to burn it through the wall. The wave burner just pings off the fuse blocks themselves. It has to hit the fuse in order to get rid of them. So, it actually cannot be gotten from this side. A bit of a puzzle, but we got the disc anyway. Hey, no shocking me, that's not nice. Next up is Dynamo Man. You're quite the nuisance, aren't you? The power generator in his body is too high to sustain the electric current from leaking out. His quote here, "Be my friend as in old times," references the fact that King made him build a generator which kept everyone away, and thus made him rather lonely. He's honest, but incredulous. He likes pump-off. What? What do they even mean by that? Apparently he dislikes social intercourse because no one wants to be around him anymore because of the electrical build-up. Disc 83 is here in Cold Man's stage. Here in the room with all the ice machines. There is one stationary ice block in here. And by now you've probably figured out it's a pretty good bet if there's a stationary ice block in this stage, there's a disc in it. And that one's no exception. So now we have Cold Man. He was a robot created to freeze DNA for dinosaurs. His body temperature is kept at absolute zero. Do you want me to cool your head? Well, as hot as it's been here lately, that sounds lovely, yes. He has a carefree attitude, but is slow to catch on, apparently. He likes Frappuccino and dislikes the El Nino effect. Right. Oh gods, it's time for disc 84 in Groundman stage. The disc of eternal suffering and hatred. Oh gods. I haven't been looking forward to this one at all, to be honest with you. But here we go. I'm definitely using Robot Master weapons, because that's the only way I've found to get through here fast enough. Lightning Bolt! At this point, you might want to switch weapons, because the Lightning Bolt does kill your forward jumping momentum. Okay, time to protect our pooch. Okay, got it. Seriously, who at the Capcom offices thought this would be a fun disc to have people collect? Let me make sure the counter went up. Yeah, I got it. It's out of sequence. I wanted to just get this one done first and get it out of the way. But it's done. Oh, Ground Man, you evil bastard. Why'd you hide your disc there? Why? He's a robot created to excavate ruins. His weapon, the spread drill, can drill hard objects. Well, that's rather obvious, isn't it? I hate sand. Then why is your own base full of it? He's a deep thinker, but inhospitable, no kidding. He likes finding rare objects, but hates coarse things because they're harder to drill through. Disc 85 is here in the Pirate Man stage. Yes, it's time for more bubble riding fun. This time all the way at the far side of the room. Yeah, this one's real fun. Lots of very precise maneuvering. You have to be very careful with all the spike mines about. Start maneuvering to the right, it's in the upper right corner. And we're good. It's right here in this chest. Avast ye matey, it's Pirate Man. He's savage and brutal and will do anything to attain his goal. He's fearless but a scoundrel. He likes money-making like most pirates and hates fair negotiation. He always wants to come out on top. Back to Burner Man's stage for disc number 86, where Mega Man will show the less stylish way of getting across this pit by buying spike protection. Of course, we have another room full of tellies, but hey, it's nothing compared to Dig Moles. We need to get across this pit by using the ice wall. And there's the disc in plain sight. Now, of course, if you do get across by using the spike protection, there's no going back, so you'd better have the exit module. Fortunately, I do! Behold the spaz, it's Burner Man! He's a robot created to destroy nature. His wave burner can burn anything around him. He's faithful but jealous. I don't really understand either of those making sense for him, but he likes global warming and hates self-destruction, since that's what King threatened him with if he didn't destroy all the forests in the world. For disc 87, let's head to Magic Man's stage. We'll have to deal with this guy to get out of here. Just ignore the sparklies on the floor for now, we'll be getting to those in the next video. I have a feeling that one's going to be a pain. What we need is up there. The sparklies are up there. I don't know if you actually had time to see them or not. There, that's a bit more clear. Just have to dig it up. Nice and easy. Hi, Magic Man. You're awesome. He loves to amaze people with magic and tricks, and he has recently practiced fortune-telling. He's a hard worker but a bit of a show-off, but that's why we love him. He likes the cheers of crowds, but dislikes revealing too much. He doesn't want you learning how he does his tricks. Back to Cold Man's stage to get disc 88, right after the Snowman mini-boss. Another ice block, another disc. Wait, what's Dr. Light doing in a robot database? Oh well. The world's #1 authority on robotics, and yet oh so naive. He has good faith in everyone, including Wily. His bad point, I don't even know how you'd pronounce that, or what it means. He dislikes violence. His liking for the internet might reference the Battle Network series, because that counterpart of Dr. Light was actually the one who created the entire network world. Back to Dynamo Man's stage again for disc 89, here in the second conveyor belt room. Basically all we really have to do is get rid of the Sniper Joe, because you can see the sparklies right behind him. And thus all that's left to do is dig it up. And destroy the occasional telly. That's that. Yes, Rush had to dig up his own disc. He supports Mega Man on many occasions, and he's very good at finding items. He's loyal but curious. He loves playing around and dislikes remodeling. Well, they certainly turn him into enough things. I guess he would get sick of it. Time to wrap things up with disc number 90, here in the final room, the Tengu Man stage. Buried right under the Sniper Joe, of course. They do love to bury them under these guys. Not that they're particularly difficult to deal with or anything. So let's get him out of the way. And dig for the disc. That's all there is to it. And last up for today we have Eddie. He's a support robot that Dr. Light has created for Mega Man. He can fly with a jet engine. He's a flip-flopper, and apparently that's a good thing, and he's also a bag of nerves. He likes the lottery and dislikes wasting money. Very financially minded, this one. Right, probably not much time for an outro this time, so let's cut it short. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Join me next time for the final 10 discs. Until then, fare thee well. I leave you once more with a bit of fan art from one of my viewers, this time GandWatch. It's a bit on the wide side, so I'm going to do my best here to show it off, because I do think it's pretty cool. But it very clearly shows why we should be extremely happy that Quint does not have all the Robot Master weapons. Yeah. I really wouldn't want to have to try and perfect run this, I will admit. Still doesn't make sense that Wily didn't do it if he just wants Mega Man dead straight out, but maybe we can still be happy about it.